Cortez's bold move, Hernán Cortés, a name that makes people whisper with awe and fear. Born in 1485 in Medellin, Spain, Cortés was destined for greatness. From a young age he was driven by an insatiable hunger for adventure and conquest. He was a Spanish conquistador, driven by ambition and the promise of gold. The tales of vast riches in the New World fueled his determination. Cortés was not just any soldier, he was a man with a vision. In 1519 he sailed to the New World. With 11 ships he embarked on a journey that would change the course of history. The vast ocean was no match for his resolve. His goal, conquer the Aztec Empire, a land richer than anyone could imagine. The Aztecs, with their grand cities and immense wealth, were a tantalizing target for Cortés. Cortés landed on the Mexican coast with a small army. Despite the odds, he was undeterred. His men, though few in number, were seasoned warriors, ready to face any challenge. He had a little over 500 men, a few cannons, and a few horses. This small force was a testament to his audacity. Cortés knew that sheer numbers were not the only path to victory. Against him stood the mighty Aztec Empire, with millions of people. The Aztecs were fierce warriors, known for their prowess in battle and their vast armies. But Cortés had an unbreakable will and a desire for glory. His leadership inspired his men, and his strategic mind saw opportunities where others saw obstacles. The audacity of Cortés was not just in his actions, but in his unwavering belief in his destiny. Worries far from home. The Spanish conquistadors, though seasoned and battle-hardened, found themselves in a situation unlike any they had faced before. The vast ocean behind them and the unknown land ahead filled their hearts with unease. The Spanish conquistadors, though tough soldiers, felt a bit scared. They had left behind the familiar shores of Spain, venturing into territories marked by mystery and danger. Conversations among the men often turned to their fears and uncertainties. They were in a strange land. Every step they took was into the unknown, and the unfamiliar terrain only added to their anxiety. The dense forests and towering mountains seemed to whisper secrets of the land's hidden perils. The thick jungles hid unknown dangers. Every rustle in the leaves, every distant cry of an animal, heightened their sense of vulnerability. They knew that the land was not just physically challenging but also filled with unseen threats. The Aztecs, with their advanced cities and scary warriors, seemed impossible to beat. The Spanish soldiers marveled at the sophistication of the Aztec civilization, but this admiration was tinged with fear. The Aztec warriors, fierce and skilled, posed a formidable challenge. Whispers of mutiny, of going against Cortés, started among the men. The tension was palpable as soldiers began to question their mission and their leader. The idea of turning back, of abandoning the quest, was tempting for many. They missed their homes in Spain, the comforts of their homeland, the familiar faces of loved ones, and the safety of known surroundings were a stark contrast to their current predicament. Nostalgia weighed heavily on their hearts. Cortés, a clever leader, noticed the growing worry. He understood the fears of his men and knew that their morale was crucial for the success of their mission. His mind raced with strategies to keep his men focused and determined. He knew he had to do something big and fast. Cortés realized that a bold move was necessary to quell the rising doubts and to inspire confidence among his troops. His leadership would be tested in the days to come, and he was ready to face the challenge head-on. No turning back. Cortés, in a moment of amazing boldness, gave an order. "Burn the ships!" he yelled. The flames roared to life, destroying the ships that had brought them across the ocean. This shocked his men. There was no way to go home. They were stuck, their future tied to this new world. The men were terrified but also strangely excited. Fire and conquest. Burning the ships changed everything. It was a bold and irreversible decision that left no room for retreat. The flames consumed the vessels, symbolizing a point of no return for the Spanish conquistadors. This act of destruction was not just about eliminating their means of escape, it was a powerful psychological maneuver that solidified their resolve. It stopped all thoughts of going back. The soldiers, watching the inferno, knew that their only option was to move forward. The sight of the burning ships etched a sense of determination and desperation into their hearts. They were now committed to their mission with an intensity that could not be undone. The Spanish conquistadors, with the sea behind them, accepted their fate. They stood on the edge of a new world, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. The vast ocean was no longer a route of escape, but a reminder of their isolation and the enormity of their task. They marched inland, united with one goal: conquer or die. The dense jungles and rugged terrain were formidable obstacles, but they pressed on with unwavering determination. Each step forward was a step deeper into the unknown, driven by the promise of glory and the fear of failure. Cortez, using his cleverness and sometimes ruthlessness, took advantage of problems within the Aztec Empire. He was a master strategist, always looking for ways to exploit weaknesses and turn situations to his advantage. His leadership was a blend of charisma and cunning, inspiring loyalty and fear in equal measure. He made friends with enemy tribes. By forging alliances with indigenous leaders, Cortez was able to strengthen his forces and gain valuable intelligence. These alliances were crucial in his campaign, providing him with the support and resources needed to challenge the mighty Aztec Empire. After a fierce fight filled with bloodshed and betrayal, the battles were brutal and relentless, testing the limits of endurance and courage on both sides. The clash of swords and the cries of warriors echoed through the battlefield, painting a grim picture of the cost of conquest. Cortez and his men did the impossible. Against all odds, they emerged victorious, their triumph a testament to their resolve and strategic brilliance. The celebrations were filled with a mix of relief and exhilaration, marking the end of a grueling campaign. They defeated the Aztec Empire and claimed a new land for Spain. The raising of the Spanish flag over the ancient ruins symbolized the dawn of a new era. The once mighty Aztec Empire had fallen, and a new chapter in history had begun, forged in fire and conquest.